Hi guys, great to see you again. Thank you for joining me for another video. Remember, if you are enjoying my videos, please quickly take the time to click the like button and hit subscribe. So today, not a beauty video, but still a subscription box unboxing, this time from the company Bakedin. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, I did subscribe to Bakedin back in July. It works very much like a beauty subscription box, so like the likes of Glossy Box, Birchbox, etc. But instead of beauty products, you get bake ingredients. Now, as with any subscription service, the price does vary with any plan length you take out. So this varies from a rolling monthly contract, which is about £11 a month, or if you take out for a full year, that reduces it on average to about £7.50 a month per box. However, there are many codes and vouchers floating around, so do look out for those. So recently I saw a code for £5 plus a free box, which I thought was excellent. So £5 for 2 boxes in essence. I'm going to start with the free box. So it comes in a long green box like this. And then you get one recipe. So this was the free recipe. It's pear and frangipane tart. And then here are all your dry ingredients. These are dry ingredients only. So things like your flour, your salt, your baking powder, your sugar, anything that's dry. So in this kit, I've got plain flour and salt in bag 1. And it's all pre-measured. So you literally open the bag and you chuck it into a mixing bowl. I've got caster sugar, I've got ground almonds, I've got caster sugar again and plain flour in bag 4, bag 5 is just plain flour and bag 6 is icing sugar. And then you have to provide the wet ingredients, so anything that's not dry. So in this case I need to provide pears, eggs, water and butter. So I can kind of see why this is the free box, because really there's nothing exciting in here other than just like flour, sugar, and that's it really. If you were subscribing, this is what you got for that month. I got this box actually a couple of months ago, but I haven't baked it yet because I want to wait until I can see people. It serves 12, so it seems a bit excessive to make a big batch at the moment. So this bake for the month is butterscotch popcorn poke cake. And in here the dry ingredients are, you got caster sugar, plain flour, baking powder, salt, Madagascan, vanilla, popcorn, the kernels, so I guess you fry those up and pop them, Demerara sugar, icing sugar, and then for this one what I have to provide is eggs, butter, vegetable oil and double cream. In fairness, you do get given other things other than just the dry ingredients. So you do get things like the parchment paper, the baking paper for cooking, I guess a stick for making sure that the cake's ready. So they do provide you with like a couple of other things. What else is in here? I guess a piping bag. There's probably, yeah, there is icing. And a little paper butter measurer. So you put that alongside the butter and you can work out how much you're using. Now look, like I said at the start of the video, I got both of these for £5. So actually, I think that's quite reasonable, especially because they were delivered as well. So that was a really good offer. I got the free box first, and then a couple of weeks later, I got the monthly bake. So they didn't arrive at the same time. But I wanted to give it another go because back in summer of last year, when I did put my first bake on, when I first subscribed, that was like a raspberry cake. And this is what I wrote. A different type of unboxing, yes. Thought I'd give Bakedin a go, a baking subscription box. Honestly, I was disappointed. You get sent a recipe and pre-measured dry ingredients, which were sugar, flour and icing sugar, all of which I have in my kitchen cupboard anyway. The only thing I didn't have was the freeze-dried raspberry, but even so, £10.99 for this box was very pricey. Even £7.50, which is the cheapest way to get this box if you take out a 12-month subscription, seems steep. I spent £6.50 at Tesco for the wet ingredients that time because I had to get eggs, butter, raspberries and mascarpone. And then I signed off and said, I love the concept, but I think it's very expensive for what you get. I wanted to give Bakedin another go because I only had one experience with it. So I wanted to see if maybe that was just like an off month. As I said, I love the concept. I really love this. And I think if they brought the price down, it would be really good. If you are a keen baker, I would say this probably isn't for you because you're going to have all of these ingredients in your cupboard anyway. And for what you get versus what you buy at the shops, it's a lot more expensive. I suppose if you're not a baker and you want to get into baking and you want to try new recipes, then this is perfect because like I said, all the bags are just all pre-measured. So you just chuck everything in and follow the step-by-step instructions and you literally can't go wrong. You make a gorgeous cake or a gorgeous bake. They've actually also got a bread baking subscription box. Now that is something that I would be interested in because even though I bake cakes and cookies all the time, I've never even attempted to bake a bread. So for someone like me, that subscription box would be excellent because I would get to know how to make bread in a very easy way, if that makes sense. But this would also be really good, I think, if you're giving it as a gift. I know that it's a little bit pricey, but if it's someone's birthday or a special occasion and you didn't know what to get them for a gift, this is something that you could get them in like every month. It would be a surprise. I suppose also it's a little bit hit and miss with like what products you have to buy yourself every month. If it's just like eggs and milk and water and oil, that's fine because most of the time you probably have that in your kitchen anyway. When you have to start buying things like specific fruit like pears or raspberries or mascarpone cheese like I did that time, that's when I guess it can get a little bit more expensive because you do have to fork out for that on top of the box. But as well as the subscription service, they do actually also have an online shop, which I do quite like. So even if you don't want to sign up for the subscription, you can still buy items. And I bought this guy. An iced cinnamon bun kit. I've not given this a go yet, and this is the perfect example of why kits like this and subscription boxes like this work, is during lockdown I tried to make iced cinnamon buns and it went horrifically wrong. I don't know what happened. I think I was using the wrong kind of flour. I think that might have been where I went wrong, but yeah, it was a disaster. I made like rock hard cinnamon biscuits and it was just binned. Whereas with this, it's a kit, like again, all pre-measured ingredients. Bag 4, I guess that's the cinnamon, bag 3. So everything is labelled and then instructions are on the back. So I really can't fudge this up. And I got this in the Black Friday deals and the box was, I think it was £5 and then I had to pay about £3 shipping on top of it. So, and it's a 4-pack, so it's a 4-pack and it makes 10 buns per pack, so 40 buns in there. So I need a little bit of help and I really wanted to make cinnamon buns, so I bought the kit. So yeah, do check them out because some of the stuff they've got on there is really yummy and I will definitely be keeping an eye out for promo codes because like I said, I love the concept and I love having the box arrive and a surprise of what the bake is. You get an email a week before your box gets shipped telling you what you need to buy. So it doesn't tell you what the recipe is, but it'll say this month you need eggs, butter, whatever, and then you're like, oh, what could I be baking? So it is exciting. I just think for the box and for the subscription, to buy it outright for yourself, it is a little bit too expensive, especially when you've got to buy extra ingredients yourself as well. But then it is a treat. It is one bake a month. So I appreciate they had to cover postage costs and they're not exactly cheap. But maybe, you know, you could kind of make it a little bit more reasonable if they kind of put 2 bakes in one box, if that was possible. Then you'd kind of be thinking that it's might be a little bit more value for money. But that's just my thoughts and opinions. And like I said, I do like the online shop and I do like the subscription boxes when there's a discount code. So I do like the brand, I do like the concept, I do like the products, I don't like the price. But let me know what you think. But if someone was to buy this, a subscription for me for my birthday, yeah, definitely. I'd love it. Well, thank you for joining me for another video. Remember, you're gorgeous just the way you are, and I'll see you very soon on another video. Take care, bye guys.